In this game, Splinter Fleet Mantis have been clearing all the biomass from planets in a solar system used by the demons for warp travel to real space. Slaanesh has noticed this and not taken lightly. It has opened up a portal to stop the Xenos in their tracks. This is Tyranids vs Demons. Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Dice. Today I'm with my main man from Warhammer, Richard.
Yo,
you alright?
I'm good, mate. Happy to be back.
Glad to have you back as always. Today I'm running the Tyranids for the first time, so bear with me, Tyranid fans. I might get a couple of rules wrong, but I've been practicing, reading the codex, so hopefully I can try and get as much right as possible. What are you running, mate?
I'm bringing my collaboration of my Chaos Demons.
Nice.
So
I like
some
it.
Slaanesh Demons, some Nurgle Demons.
Nice. So the reason we did this was because I really like the two army matchup. There's not much shooting from either side, so it's really going to be it's only 1,000 points, but it's going to be quite tactical movement wise.
I joked before we started filming. I said this is a game of Age of Sigmar. This.
Yeah. So this is actually my first game of Age of Sigmar, basically. But yeah, really looking forward to this one, mate. I think it'll be a good punch up. Both got some big beasties in. You'll see when you see the lists. Before we start, just a big shout out to the members as always. We've got an extra member now, so we've got 12. You're all absolute legends. Here's a list of yours. Keep doing what you're doing and supporting the channel because I really appreciate it. To them lists.
Let's do it.
Here we have Splinter Fleet Mantis. 1,000 points of Tyranids. The army rule is Shadow in the Warp, so once per battle in either player's command phase, I can call the Shadow in the Warp, and all the enemy units have to take a battle shock test. Tyranids also get something called synapse, so certain units have the synapse ability, and if you're within 6 inches of synapse, you get, when you take battle shock, you roll 3d6 instead of 2d6. Also in melee, you get an extra pip of strength as well. I've went for the detachment Invasion Fleet, so I get to pick at the beginning of the game. Sustained hits 1 against infantry and swarm units. Lethal hits against monsters, vehicles, or precision on critical hits. So I'll probably be going with a lethal if Richard's bringing some big monsters, but we'll see. So let's get into that list. So let's hope I can remember all the names and abilities of these units. I'll be very surprised if I can. So let's give it a go. So starting with a warlord is my Neuro Tyrant with some Neuro Gaunts. In the turn, I do Shadow of the Warp. He basically adds -1 to the battle shock. Also, if an enemy unit are within synapse range of a unit, the -1 as well. So that does stack, so you can really push them battle shocks in the Shadow of the Warp turn. He gives +1 to his unit to hit. I don't think that'll come in play this game with them little Neuro Gaunts. Really good if he's with someone like Zone for ups. He has a big flamer. He can also push out his synapse range with them 2 little Neuraloids to 18 inches. So he's a really good unit. I'm looking forward to just sitting him at the back and pushing them battle shocks. Next unit, another HQ, is a Tyranid Prime. Secondary point scorer, basically for me. He gets Deep Strike, so he's just going to be sat up in the skies, dropping in and getting me secondaries, hopefully. Then we have 2 battle line units, 2 units of Termagants. 2 units of 10, all the flesh borers. Again, just point scorers. If an enemy unit ends a move or fall back within 9 inches of them, they can move d6 inches as well, which is nice. So I can sort of get them out of dodge if I need to. Next unit is 3 Von Rhein's Leapers, probably my favourite unit in this army. They have Infiltrate, Stealth, Fights First, so really good against them weak infantry units that Richard has. Hopefully I can try and get them to come their way and charge them, so I'll be able to rip them apart. 3 of them, their ability is basically I get a free heroic intervention. Pretty crap, but it's what it is. Unit of Barb Gaunts, these slow down infantry, so a unit hit by these, I think you have to pick 1 unit hit by them, so you can't split fire and slow down half Richard's army, which is fair enough. So I pick a unit and it's -2 to the move, -2 to move, and -2 to charge. Sorry, move advance and charge. So he's going to be sitting at the back line, popping shots. Then we have a Psychophage. He has an aura of a 6-up feel no pain. He has a Flamer, I believe, and he's quite punchy in combat. But really, he's just a really cool model. Look at him. Love him. So next unit, I know this looks like a non-emissary, but this is a non-assimilator, because he's just better. He has the harpoon, so I think it's a vehicle or monster unit only hit by that. He gets +2 to charge. Might be any unit, but I'll double check that. Also, if a unit tries falling back on a 2+, D6 mortal wounds. He also has access to the 5+ feel no pain strat, which I'll definitely be using. At the beginning of the command phase, at the beginning of the battle, he can pick an enemy unit to reroll hits and wounds against, or he can pick an objective where he gets a constant 5-up feel no pain next to. I'll probably be doing the reroll hits and wounds just because I already have access to that strat where he gets a 5-up feel no pain, so I think that'll definitely be better spent on him. Last unit, we've got Screamer Killer. He's really punchy in combat. If he screams at someone, they have to do a battle shock test with -1 to it. So I'm just hoping that these two big units, the Screamer Killer and the non-assimilator, can put in the work today against Richard's big demons. I'm really relying on that. So looking forward to using this army. I hope I do it some justice for you Tyranid players. So let's get over to Richard's demon army. And this is 1,000 points of demons. Lovely army, Richard.
Thank you very much.
So let's start with the army rule.
Right, okay, the army rule for Chaos Demons is the Shadow of Chaos. So, as you're aware, in Warhammer 40k, the board is always broken down into 3 sections. You've got your own deployment zone, you've got no man's land, and then you've got your enemy deployment zone, so that would be your deployment zone in this game. I can put those sections of the board under a Shadow of Chaos. The way you do that is by controlling the objectives in the said areas.
Yeah.
So, if you control the majority of them in that area, you then turn that part of the board into the Shadow of Chaos. What does that do, Richard? I'll tell you. So, if I fail a battle shock, if I pass a battle shock test and my unit is under the shadow, they can heal wounds or heal back models of the battle line. And if you're within it, you get -1 to your battle shock tests, which is kind of cool because you've got your whole little cool anti that, haven't you, with the Tyranids?
Yeah.
I always imagine it pulsing out the shadow, you know what I mean, from your Neuro Tyrant. That's a cool visual. So yeah, that's the army rule, and then that will matter quite a lot for stratagems. You know, a lot of them say, do this, or if you're in the Shadow of Chaos, do this better. Do you know what I mean? They're all like that. And then the detachment is called Warp Rifts, which means if you deep strike a unit, as in bring it in from reserve, in a shadow, you can be 6 inches away instead of 9.
Nice.
So you can get really short range charges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That can combine well with musicians on units who give you +1 to charge, making you have 5-inch charge from deep strike. So that's the army rule, and that is the detachment.
Nice. So let's go through these units. So let's get started with the Warlord himself, the big bad Great and Clean one. Yeah,
so he's a tank. He's got 20 wounds, toughness 12. He's got a whip. He's got vomit. He's got a big sword. He gives 6+ feel no pain to all Nurgle demons within 6 inches of him, including himself. Nice. Sam will be happy to know that I did not give him the enhancement for the improved feel no pain, because it'd be a bit ridiculous.
Yes, you've made me feel a little bit better.
In 1,000 points, mate. Oh, that's what we didn't mention, did we? So what happened when the last update for the Chaos Demons is they made all greater demons have a little Shadow of Chaos around them. Yeah. Yeah. So you can deep strike your units next to them, stuff like that. But that meant that the Great Unclean one with that enhancement would always have a 4+ feel no pain, and in 1,000 points. Oh no, I'm not doing that. You'll never die. So yeah. And he's got a spell, you don't have to roll for it, he just picks a unit within range and they are -1 toughness. Yeah. Nice.
I like it.
That's him.
Cool. Where do you want to go next?
We'll go to Horticulus on his little slimy fella. He's quite a decent tank. He's got toughness 10 with 10 wounds.
Toughness 10?
He's toughness 10. Look at that shell.
Yeah, I was going to say that is a tough shell.
Look at that big shell. He's got a bunch of damage-free attacks. and he can put any of these scenery pieces, so it's quite handy that you've got these scenery on bases. He can basically turn them into Shadow of Chaos. If he gets in there, he can plant seeds and stuff in there and turn it, because he's a gardener. That's what he is. He's Nurgle's gardener, so he can turn an area piece of terrain into the Shadow of Chaos. He also has a rule that benefits Beasts of Nurgle, I believe. So, oh wait, no, I'll read that later. He's got another rule, can't remember what it is. But yeah, he's quite tanky. And then, if you want to move on to my next hero, so Nurgle, I've got a Poxbringer. He's leading 10 Plague Bearers.
Yep.
Plague Bearers have got sticky objectives. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they've got. And then you've got the Poxbringer, whose datasheet I am bringing up. He's got semi-decent combat stats. He's got a -1 aura for battle shock tests. And he basically gives the unit critical hits on a 5+ instead of a 6 for their lethal hits with the rusty swords.
Nice.
In front of them, you've got Nurglings. They're not quite as good in the new update because of the OC0, but they can still infiltrate, still deep strike, and they've got a -1 to hit aura, which could be quite frustrating for Tyranids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then at the back, we've got some tough, very tough, in fact, drones. So, Plague Bearers riding big flies. Data sheet, I can't find out. Oh, there it is.
I'm guessing they're about toughness 9 or something, so better than friggin'...
No, the toughness 8 for 5 wounds.
Toughness 8. I'm surprised at that.
They've got, oh, that's right. So they've got like a Tau marker drone ability, a Tau marker like ability. So if they hit you with their death head grenades, yeah, I get I get reroll wounds against that target.
Oh, nice.
As you're covered in, splattered in skulls.
Nice. So then the Slaneshi demons.
Yep. So they've made a little pact with the Nurgle demons to
Stop the Tyranid advance.
Yeah, get rid of these annoying Nurgle buggers. So. This little detachment is led by an Infernal Enraptress. She's leading 10 Demonettes. Demonettes get the reroll ones to hit. If they're attacking someone on an objective, they reroll all hits. The Infernal Enraptress, she can heal them in the command phase and bring back D3 destroyed models. So if that combined with the army rule, you could potentially bring back 2 D3 Demonettes to the unit,
nice.
which could be quite good. She has ability to make psychic weapons for the enemy hazardous if you're within range of her harp. The harp is a gun, so it can be either an assault weapon with 6 shots or it can be an equivalent of a las cannon shot. And she has an enhancement just to fill out the points. If she kills people in combat, anything she destroys on a 4+, she'll get a wound back.
Oh, nice.
So it's alright. So that's them. The unit will get +1 to charge from their musician, and then behind them, same +1 charge for the seekers. That's 10 seekers. Their special rule is that they get a reroll advance rolls and they get a reroll charge rolls.
Nice, I like it.
And they're very, very fast. I believe they are movement 14. Ooh. Well, the Demonette's movement 9.
Yeah.
So, speedy girls, very speedy girls.
Very speedy. I like it. I can just imagine a portal opening up and these just flying out to stop the Tyranids. But yeah, let's see how this one goes, Rich. Into the game. So the cards are drawn. Deployment, nice and easy, Dawn of War. Primary mission, nice and easy, take and hold. Mission rule, swift action. Basically, battle line units can advance. The advance and fall back are still eligible to perform an action. Take and hold, 5 points per objective to a max of 15. Person who goes second scores at the end of the 5th battle round. Dawn of War, like you see, deployment, objective marker in each deployment, 3 in no man's land. So the battlefield is set. The portal is just opened from the warp into real space. The demons are here to stop the Tyranid advance. Terrain-wise, all the terrain is large ruins, sort of obscuring. Besides from this over here, this little bit is basically, if you're shooting through it, you get cover, if that's blocking your shot. These little, whatever they're called, like blast craters, if infantry models wholly within there, you get benefit of cover as well. Objective markers, there's one here in this building, there's one right in the centre in this building, one over here, and then one in each deployment. One here and one there. Basically, the Tyranids have deployed quite aggressive because there's no shooting, and as you can see, exactly the same with the demons, because I've got very minimal shooting. So I've got some gaunts frontline in here for this objective, Screamer Killer frontline in there. I've infiltrated these Von Ryan's Leapers, so they're hidden here for now, and they can also maybe get off a charge if I get turn 1, if that's what I want to do. You've got Neurotyrant and the Neurogaunt here. They're just going to probably sit on this objective and try and cover this backfield for any deep striking. You've got your non-assimilator, your Psychophage, some more Gaunts here. The Psychophage has got his 6 up feel no pain aura for all these here. And then you've got some Barb Gaunts. And then in Deep Strike, I've got my Tyranid Prime. I can't believe I remembered every single name. What do you think of that, Richard?
I'm proud of you. Honestly, I'm going to tear up.
That's all that revising paid off. But yeah, so that's my deployment, front lining, and then the priming is Deep Strike, just in case for secondaries. Richard, you've basically done the same, I'm guessing. I think front lining.
All you need to know about what I've deployed is, as I said in the army intro, you only need to control the majority of the objectives in No Man's Land to get Shadow of Chaos.
Yeah.
So there's 3 in No Man's Land, so I only need 2.
And I wonder which 2 you're going to go for.
So why bother spreading out? Well, the other problem I've got is these ruins you've got have got quite solid walls. This one actually, the Grit and Clean one couldn't actually get through
right,
it.
yeah.
So some of my models can't actually get through these terrain pieces at all.
Right.
So I've had to sort of go with the way the terrain is deployed as
Yeah.
well. So I've had to go for this side because I've got a bit more freedom of movement because the 2 cavalry models as well. So basically, I've had to go this side. 2 reasons. One reason, I only need the 2 objectives. Second reason, terrain makes quite a lot of difference to cavalry and monster models. So
yeah, I mean, the reason I put the terrain like this, basically just for people at home, is just so from my angle, you can all see in the terrain. So it's not just walls, basically, you're looking at. I'm more than happy to say that you can just scooch under that archway, the Great and Clean one.
all right, yeah.
So safe, obviously, you
What,
just...
like they just cover him in butter?
yeah, and he just gets through like that. So that makes it obviously fair from either side.
Like he's a hamster.
Basically,
Right.
yeah. That'd be absolutely terrifying looking at a Great and Clean one crawl through that archway like. So that's all deployed. I don't know if I want to go first or second. I think going second might benefit more on this one. What do you think, Rich?
All I ever think is that I think one day in my life I will do a rapid ingress that will actually pay off and be really, really like game changing.
Because you have got the Daemons in Deep Strike, right?
Yes, because I have the Daemons in Deep Strike with the Harp Lady.
Yeah.
So they could pull off some sick manoeuvre, but the only way that's going to really work if I go second.
Yeah.
Plus, I would like to go second because my Slanesh Seekers have got a 14-inch move. Plus one of the charges, so they could counter-attack.
Very fast, yeah.
They could counter-attack pretty much anybody they like.
Yeah.
So I want to go second. So I've
Yeah.
got my Nurgle dice, mate. So roll the 1 is pretty much guaranteed.
Well, yeah,
If I roll
you're not
6.
wrong. I tell you what, let's get my dice out while I'm here. Oh.
I'll roll mine while you get yours.
You go for it. The one time you're up. I think
my cursed Nurgle dice.
the Nurgle dice don't roll low. They just don't roll what you want them to roll. That's the problem with them. A 6. Oh, damn it, I used my weighted dice. Wrong one.
Oh,
A 6
roll the
again.
6 again.
A 1. So that was the right dice. So on to Chaos Demons, turn 1. So Demons, turn 1. Richard drew Assassination and Recover Assets. Kill a character, you get 5 points for it. Cover assets, do an action in your deployment zone, No Man's Land, enemy deployment zone. You get 3 if you do 2 of them, 6 if you do all 3 of them. But you've managed to get 3 on that one, Rich, and I'm guessing you're getting rid of that, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
Cool, so what have you done here?
Just a little bit of a cautious turn 1, really. So I've done the action for the secondary with the Seekers and with Horticulus.
So the Seeker's there, in this little snail boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're doing the action. The drones and the Plague Bearers got the mid-board objectives. The Great Unclean one has stayed behind the ruin.
Just because you don't want to be
Just
counted
because
by
you've picked lethal hits for your army, haven't you, against monsters, so...
Yeah, I should probably mention that. The Invasion Fleet, I went lethal against monsters. I was quite tempted to go Sustained It's 1 against Infantry and Swarm, but I'm not too worried about the infantry units, but I am worried about the monster, so go lethal. So you've kept him behind the ruin there, yeah?
I've kept him behind the ruin, so I'm just sort of ready for see what Sam does in his turn, and maybe counter-attack turn 2.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much me done in a turn. I don't have any shooting. That's in range, should I say. So I'm done, mate. So I'm going to get rid of Assassination for a CP, which means going into your turn 1, I'll have free CP.
Yeah, let's do a little outro. So, like Richard says, Assassination, he gets a CP for, Recover Assets, he gets 3 VP for, and the CP is now these new snazzy dice. Real gold inside there.
Flamingo land special, mate.
So, you're on 3 and going into Tyranids turn 1. Mm-hmm. So, Tyranids turn 1, extend battle lines, overwhelming force. Extend battle lines is if I get control an objective in no man's land and in my deployment zone, 5 points. If I just have one in no man's land, 2 points. I should be able to get that, no problem. Two good, really good cards for turn 1 this. Overwhelming force, kill units off objectives. So like Richard said, they pair really well for turn 1. So movements, I've advanced these gaunts just to grab that objective. I've moved these Von Ryan's Leapers around here, and they've got one of these Neuraloids on. Basically, they're in synapse range from the Neurotyrant. And so are these. I don't know why I really have done it, but just in case I need to use a strat, which is good being in synapse range. These gaunts have moved up just so I can get some shots off on these to try and kill a unit off an objective. The Psychophage has moved up with his Flamer, just so he can take them off an objective. Neurotyrant's in range with his Flamer as well. The Screamer Killer's moved around here, so I'm still behind cover, but I'm just making my way over there. What else have I done? I think that's it, Rich. Mm-hmm. Oh, the non-Semelator. I didn't really know whether to... I could have sort of moved him up here or moving forward, but I'm just going to get countercharged by the Great Unclean One. I think whoever moves forward first with one of the big boys are going to get countercharged. Obviously, he could come for the Screamer Killer, meaning he'd still get countercharged, but then I could lose the Screamer Killer. So, yeah, interesting one. But that's movement, so let's get some shooting done. First bit of shooting. Oh, before I go with the shooting, actually, I should mention the non-assimilator made the Great Unclean One his target for reroll hits and wounds. Because he wants to hunt him down and kill him. So, back to the shooting. Psychophage. Shooting its flamer thing into them.
Plague Bearers.
Plague Bearers, I keep calling them Poxwalkers. Potato. So, you've used a strat.
Demonic Invulnerability, so I can... So that unit's got a 5 up invulnerable save. The reroll 1s to their invulnerable save, and they've got a 6 up feel no pain because they're near the Great Unclean One.
Nice, like it. So, Flamer shot, D6 shots, 4. And then we strength 6, so 3s. So 3, -1, but it doesn't matter because all demons have invuns.
Yeah, so 5s and 6s.
Yep.
You make 2, so what's the damage?
Just 1.
Okay, I feel no pain. Yeah, so you injure a Poxwalker.
So I tickle.
I mean, you're making me call them Poxwalkers now.
So I was looking at my strats, and I think looking at it, definitely would have been worth using the one where I can change my hyper adaptation. I could do it on 2 units in synapse range. So I could have give technically the Barb Gaunts and these Termagaunts sustained hits against this unit. But I'll remember that for next time. But that'd be a nice little strat just to get your sustained hits off on an infantry unit, especially one that you really want to take off an objective. But I'll remember that for next time because you have to do that in your command phase. Obviously, I've started my shooting. So I'm going to shoot next to Gaunts as 1-on-1 wound. So I'm going to try and chip that wound off. Then I'm going to shoot his 2 damage Flamer to try and chip some more off. So 10 shots, hitting on 4s. Not bad. Well, not great, but then wounded on 4, strength 5. Can you believe strength 5 flesh borers?
Yeah, 5s and 6s reroll 1s.
Yeah.
So reroll that 1. Nah, so you
have your feel no pain.
3 feel no pains, 6s. So you
down to 1-on-1 wound, aren't I?
Put 1-on-1 wound again, yeah.
Right, let's have a look what else I've got with 1 damage. Next bit of shooting is my Screamer Killer. I'm shooting into these, not Poxwalkers, Sam. Not Poxwalkers. What are they called, Richard?
Plague Bearers.
You had to think there as well, didn't you?
I was trying to think of something humorous, but I couldn't do it.
So, Plague Bearers. His ability is they have to take a battle shock test after he's hit them, after he's shot. I don't want them to take a battle shock test. If they pass, you heal them because they're in the shadow because they're next to the Great Unclean One. So let's hope that they don't pass the battle shock. D6 plus 5 shots because it's blast. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 4s. So these nids are not really liking the shooting. Wounded on 3s, strength 8. So you've got 2 saves, -2, but it doesn't matter for you.
5 up, reroll 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's damage 2 or damage 1?
Damage 1.
Okay, so 6s. Yes, so you finish off that injured, what do you call him? So, do I take a battle shock test now, mate?
So you have to take a battle shock test.
Okay, so am I getting any minuses off your army?
You get a -1.
But I'm getting +1 because of my banner anyway.
You're getting +1 because of your banner, so just your normal battle shock test.
Yeah, so do you have to roll under?
You have to roll over.
You have to roll over?
Yeah, you've been playing Sigma, have you?
It's not in Sigma anymore?
What's it in?
It's gone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I failed.
You have failed.
So the battle shock.
The battle shocked.
Right, okay, cool.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. The next bit of shooting is the Euro Tyrant, shooting into the same unit. Me and Rich have looked into it because now the battle shocked, does the strat still stay in effect? Everything we've found is it does, but they just can't use any more stratagems. Let us know in the comments if you know the answer to that. So Euro Tyrant shooting at them, it actually has +1 to wounds. You're shooting at a battle shocked unit. I never thought that'd come into play, but it has. 2d6 shots with his flamer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is wounded on 3s now instead of 4s.
Yeah, so 7.
Yeah. Doesn't matter about the minus.
Yeah, so 5, reroll 1s.
Yep. Couple of 1s there.
Yeah, so finally saved someone, so the 2 damage a pop, yeah?
2 damage a pop.
Yeah.
So you're looking for 6s, right?
Yeah, so the first Plague Bearer, he's alive.
Oh.
On him again, he's dead. The next Plague Bearer, oof.
Are you kidding me?
He dies though.
So 2 died.
2 died from that.
Richard.
Cursed dice. The cursed dice.
Last bit of shooting. Barb Gaunts into the same unit. Trying to chip through him, but it's proving hard. So 5d6 plus 5 for blast. Let's go. Looks bang average to me, Rich. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They do.
Alright, nice.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21 shots. Barb Gaunts, heavy, and they've stayed still, so hitting on 3s. 20 dice, I have 1 more to roll after this. Yep, on 3s. Sorry, you went on 4s. Miss. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh.
Yeah, no minus. So 9, 5 up, sir. Not that a minus would make a difference in this case.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3. Are these damage 1, are they?
Damage 1.
Okay. Yeah, so you take out 1, 2, and so
2.5.
2.5, yeah.
Nice. Ryan's Leapers charging to try and take out a few more of them Plague Bearers. But I'm going to get overwatched by the great unclean one. So this is not going to be very nice. Do you want to go straight at that, Rich?
Yeah, no worries, mate. So his Vomit first, which is the Torrent weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It ignores cover, Torrent, 12-inch range. Yes, that's all sound. D6 plus 3, so he's where I roll a 1. No, I got a 3, so that's 6 hits.
Looking good.
Yeah, and these are going to be wounded on... What toughness is it on, Ryan?
Toughness 5, they are.
Oh, toughness 5?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so these will be 4s then, mate.
Nice. Roll low, please.
Yeah, I've already got 2 through, but they're -2.
-2, so it'll be 6 ups.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got an invuln. I probably should double check that, but...
Yeah.
No, so damage?
1.
Just 1, so 1 on 1 wound. I do have an invuln, but it is actually a 6 up, so...
The flail now gets D6 plus 1 shots. So I get 7 shots. But this needs to roll a hit though, because it's not Torrent. So I need to roll 6s. I got 1 hit, that's strength 7, so 3. Yeah, that's wounded, that's -2, that's well, because you're in cover now, it'll be -1.
-1, so 5 up.
Yeah.
No!
So
I lose a leaper.
Whip one of them down.
So 2 Von Ryan's Leapers, 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. And then we're wounding on strength 5, so 4s. Yep, so you've got 4 saves, -1, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5s and 6s. Yeah, so damage, mate.
Just damage 1.
So 6s. Yeah, so you kill 2 plague bearers.
2 plague bearers. So sadly, I haven't been able to tear through these plague bearers. They're just so tough, these lads. I always find them hard to chew through. You get your hit back. So we'll get back to you on that. Attacks back. Let's do it.
So plague swords hit on a 3, lethal hits on a 5 or a 6 because they're led by Poxbringer.
Yep.
So that's just 3 hits. Strength 5, strength 4, toughness 5. So I need 5s. 2 armor saves at -1.
-1, so 5 ups. Ooh, 1 down, 1 wound.
Cool. Let's pull up the stats for my Poxbringer. Poxbringer.
Yep.
He's got 4 attacks. That's 1 lethal and then 3 hits, and then he wounds on a 4 because he's stronger. Yes, that's 2 at -2 damage 2.
-2 damage 2, so 6s. No! So 1 left, 1 wound remaining. So end of Tyranids, turn 1. It wasn't great killiness wise, but I've tried keeping a little bit reserve so I can do some counter charges later on. Extend battle lines though I do get because Richard's unit is battle shocked. Overwhelming force I don't get. I'm actually going to get rid of that and try and I think I'm going to get rid of it and try and get some CP. So 5 points onto Demons, turn 2. Chaos Demons, turn 2. Sabotage, bring it down. So sabotage, basically you do an action on a terrain piece and you get points for it. 3 points if you do one in no man's land, 6 points if you do one in my deployment zone. Bring it down is kill monsters and vehicles. I don't have any vehicles, basically Richard's trying to kill monsters. So basically, Richard, what have you done?
Well, I'm trying to go for bring it down and ignoring sabotage. So the Great Unclean One is going to try and take on a Screamer Killer. The Nurglings have moved in to put the -1 to hit aura on the centre objective. I passed Battle Shock and I healed Plague Bearers back to that unit.
While we're on that, I did call Shadow in the Warp.
Oh yeah, you did.
The
You
Nurglings.
Battle Shock, the Nurglings, the drones, and the Horticulus.
Big Snail. Yeah, basically everything else has moved forward from Richard. You're playing really aggressive now, just putting that wall of demons in front of me. You dropped in with the
Demonettes with the Infernal and Raptress has dropped down, yeah.
Yep, they've dropped in there. I used CP to Rapid Ingress. My Prime, he's dropped over there and grabbed Richard's objective. So, using Shadow in the Warp, I did deny Richard 5 points. He would have got 15 on the primary. I was going to save it for a little bit, but I thought 10's better than 15, so it's done something. But yeah, so on to the
shooting phase for a demon. I've got it. I've got a shooting phase.
Let's do it. So the drones flinging heads, 1 into the Psychophage, 2 into the gaunts. Mainly,
who've moved by the way, haven't they?
Yeah, sorry. So when you move within 9 of these, you can move D6 inches. They've got a 3, so I've moved them around to screen. So Richard's going to try and clear that screen up a little bit. Also, to mention, this guy's -1 toughness now because of the Great and Clean One. Is there anything else I need to mention? I don't think there is. So yeah, a load of heads coming out.
So the Age of Sigmar dice is the one that's going at the Psychophage. Yeah, so that's just 1 shot, and then they get +2 each, so that would be for 8 shots at the what are the termagants?
Yeah,
that's not enough dice. These hit on 4s, wound on 3s. Are they lethal hits or anything like that?
well, you don't have any 6s, so I wouldn't worry.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And then the 3 to wound.
I thought they were hitting on 4s, you said.
Oh, did I pick up 3s?
Yeah.
I'll start to check that again for us, will you?
3 hits it.
Yeah. So it's 2 wounds.
Minus.
No minus to them.
So it'll just be 5 ups. 1 saves, 6 up. For the feel no pain. No.
Yeah,
so
and the 1 shot that hit was at the Psychophage. No, I missed him, so I don't get that benefit, unfortunately.
Nice. I don't even know how to say his name, so I'm not going to attempt it. Something like the Infernal Enraptrous.
She enwraps you with a las cannon harp.
I don't know whether to like that or not, but yep, las cannon basically into a Psychophage. You don't think you're going to clear them with a...
No, she can do like a different symphony type, a different like chord for like assault weapon, but she's just going to do... Hits. Wounds. -3.
-3. Psychophage has a 3 up save, so 6 up.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, D6 +1 damage. I'm going to CP that.
Go for it.
Yeah. 3 damage.
3, 5 and fill no pains. No! So, charge phase, little thing to note, I need to remember that when I'm in the synapse, I get +1 strength in combat. This guy I forgot, but I will remember from now on. Probably not. So, you've used CP for advance and charge?
Yeah, for warp surge is called. As long as you're within your Shadow of Chaos, which I am anyway because I control the objectives now, but the greater demons are always within their own Shadow of Chaos anyway.
That's it.
So you just got to charge into the Screamer Killer.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's made that. And then I'll roll for the Seekers. They'll just go for the Gaunts.
Going for the Gaunts, yeah.
Yeah, they've
rolled a 10.
An 11 because they've got +1.
Nice.
The drones will go for them as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
You rolled a 6. 7, sorry, so they're in.
They've got Trumpet as well.
And that's it, yeah.
Yes, mate, yeah.
Sweet. So into the combat. So a lot actually happened. I heroically intervened with my Psychophage. Got a 12, so I've moved around here to jump on that objective and also being 6 inches within Screamer Killer. So he's in synapse range now, so I could use a strat on him where he gets a 5 and feel more pain. Because I think I'll need it against this big boy. So did you do anything there, Rich? Oh, and I attacked him off on Ryan's Leaper just off camera because he gets fights first. Took 1 wound off a Plague Bearer. So onto the Great and Clean one against Screamer Killer. I've used a CP, so I'm down to 1.
Yeah, I've got no CP left. The Great and Clean one hits on a 2+ with lethal hits, and then because I've reduced your toughness, it'll wound on a 4+.
Nice.
So that is a lethal, and then all the others hit. Now these need 4s, of which I got none. Cursed Nurgle dice.
So 1 save, yeah, 4.
-2.
Yep, 4.
Yeah,
and he saves it. So my CP was well spent, didn't it?
Yes.
So the Seekers now. There's 2 going to be hitting the Psychophage. All the rest going to be hitting the Gaunts. So the 2 into the Psychophage.
Yeah, so the Snippy Snip Claws against the Psychophage. That's that many hit, and then they are wounded on 6s, but any 6s is a devastating wound. So nothing at all from them. The tongues from the steeds. 3 of them hit. 2 arm saves, no rend.
2 arm saves, 3 up.
Right, rend them in AP.
And then into the Gaunts. Psychophage hitting back. Obviously, as you can see, all the Gaunts are no more in all the little licky things have all came piling in. So D6 +1 attacks. 3. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And then wounding.
3s.
On 3s. Oh, this is strength.
+1 strength. I got you above 7s. Not enough.
Yeah, not enough. I really need to remember that. So just 1.
5 up. Get 2 damage, so you take out a Seeker.
Last combat, I'm hoping the Screamer Killer can do some damage to the Great and Clean one. 10 attacks, hitting on 3s. But 6s are lethal. I don't get a 6. So it's not a great start, Rich, but a lot of hits.
8 hits though, right?
But 5 and 6s, yeah. Strength 10. So strength 11 now. What's your toughness?
12.
12, so 5 and 6s. So you've got 3 saves at -2.
Yep, so 3, 4 up saves.
Yep.
I've make 1, so what's the damage? 6, yeah?
Damage, yeah. 6,
feel no pains. 6s I need. Yeah, so I take 5 damage, it's got 15 left.
Tell you what, I'll take that, Rich. I'll take that. So, end of Richard's turn 2. A mixed bag that one, but I think you did...
Yeah, get rid of Sabotage for a CP, mate.
Sabotage for a CP, so you'll be on 2 with my gold skull dice.
Like pirate dice.
Yeah, actually, you know, I think that's what they actually are meant to be. Because it's like pirate themed where I got them from. Bring it down. Did you bring anything down?
Only my own morale.
Do you want to keep that?
I think I should keep it.
Yeah, I probably would.
I'm in combat with 2 monsters. Another monster's about to get stuck in.
Yeah. Cool. So on to Tyranids, turn 2. Tyranids, turn 2. Recover assets, defend stronghold. So recover assets is what Richard had earlier, which is do an action in your deployment zone, no man's land, enemy deployment zone. If you do 2, you get 3 points. If you do all 3, you get 6 points. Defend stronghold. Defend my stronghold by the end of Richard's turn. I get 3 points for it. I'm actually just going to get rid of that at the end of this turn for extra CP because I don't think I'm going to get that. But recover assets I should be able to get for 6. So basically, these gaunts are going to recover assets mid-board. Also keep hold of that. Also, I've got the big 15 primary here for this. That one in Richard's deployment, and then the one in my deployment. So them three are actually all the ones recovering assets. The gaunts, the Tyranid Prime over there, and the Euro Tyrant over here. Then the Simulator move forward because he wants to fight with the Great and Clean one. You can reroll hits and wounds against that as well, which is good. Also in my command phase, I put my Euroloid on him and he fell back, so he's in synapse range. Doesn't really matter. But this one does matter. Euroloid's on them, so they're in synapse range. And in the command phase, I used a strat where I can change their hyper adaptation so they get sustained hits 1 against infantry units. So I'm going to try and shoot some Slaneshi demon things over there. What else? Psychophage stayed in combat. I was tempted to pull him out, but it just leaves Richard free reign with all them. It probably would have been the better idea to keep him alive. Leave that one with me. But yeah, so that's movement. We'll go to shooting. I'll let you know if I've moved him in the shooting phase. Yeah, decided to fall back with him. I think it'd be daft not to, because Richard probably will kill him. Well, very likely. There's a lot of devastating wounds coming from these. So he'd just be dead, and I wouldn't have him in Richard's turn, so at least now he's got 2 things to deal with there. So first bit of shooting, barb gaunts into these, what are they called again?
Demonettes.
Demonettes. So 5d6 plus 10 for blast. So let's do it, Rich. Hoping for a big number here. Not bad. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 25. Got the dice kind of ready, so I'll just go for it. So hitting on 3s because they're heavy and they stayed still. And then I'll roll you a 5. 1, 2. I'll tell you what, that's some good hitting. 3. And I've got 2 more. I'll tell you what, I'll just roll. Yeah.
Have a cursed dice.
I need to roll 1 more as well.
1 more?
Yes, please.
Going for a full house, mate?
No.
But you have sustained hits as well?
So I have sustained hits. So I got 1, 2, 3 sustained hits there. So actually, would you shot us 3 dice, Rich? Thank you very much. Now I need a wound. I'm guessing 3s?
Yes.
I'm going to roll these 2
Let's just try 6.
2 halves.
Right, you're not strength 6 while you're in sign-off. Is that melee weapons?
That's just melee weapons.
Sorry.
So 3s. So you've got
Quite a lot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, sir.
2 seconds, mate. That's a count.
18, sir. 18 dice, Rich. 18 dice. Got a couple of 1s to reroll there.
Yep. So you might have killed the unit. There's 5. Yeah, you wiped the unit.
So it's just
leaves the Infernal and Rapturous.
Harp girl just playing on her.
I needed one alive.
To heal him.
Yeah.
No one simulator shooting at the Great Unclean one. This is his prey. So he's rerolling hits and wounds. So the harpoon hitting on 2s. Both hit. And then wounding on 4s, strength 12, toughness 12. Rerolling. No. So 1 save on your injury.
Yeah. Take it through.
D6 plus 1. 6 damage. And these 6 ups, yeah?
6 ups. Yes, it takes 4 damage, it's not 11.
Nice. Just imagine if you took that enhancement where you get a 4th fill up in.
I wish I had now.
The charge has happened and the fight is on. The 2 big boys clashing in the middle of the battlefield. It's what Warhammer 40k is all about, isn't it, Rich?
Oh yes, mate.
So, his little attacks first. These are his Siren Talons or whatever they're called. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. 6s are lethal. I might as well fish for them because we're rerolling all hits and wounds. Ooh. I'll roll another one. No, so they all hit though. Mm-hmm. And wounding on 5s and 6s. 1, but then I can reroll all them. So you've got 4 saves altogether on your invuln. These are 3 damage a pop.
Yep. So, that was going to be a 6. That cursed felt strikes again.
9 feel no pains.
Yep.
Do you have any strats to make him more tougher or anything? No.
Yeah, takes 9 damage.
Oh, I'm looking forward to when the Demon Codex comes out. Like,
Don't
hopefully
think
have
coming
a.
out, is there?
Well, there will be eventually,
What
surely.
the rumours are.
Well, there'll be one coming out eventually, won't there? Surely. Because then they'll have like a Nurgle section, like Nurgle detachment, the Corn detachment, I'm guessing. 4 attacks from the Tox Injector thingamabob harpoon. Hit on 2s. Then re-rolling. So 3 hits. And that one goes through. And then wounding on 3s this one, because it's strength 13 now. Yeah, so you've got 3 saves for...
3 4-ups, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so...
How many wounds you got left?
2.
You've got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
Do you want to CP one of them?
Then what damage would it be?
D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1.
And then you've got your 6 up feel no pain.
Yeah, why not, eh?
Go for it, yeah?
Let's do it.
You only live once, don't you?
It. Yeah, it might as well be until turn 2. So, yeah, I made it.
Nice.
So now I need you to roll a 1?
Yes. 3.
So I
So
need to
that's
roll
4.
3 6s. It's not happening, is it?
Yes.
Nah. So you take him out. Does he explode? No, he doesn't.
Nice, and that's him on. Similar to having a very bad tummy the next morning. So Ender Tyranids, turn 2. Cover assets for 6 VP. Defense Stronghold, I'm going to get rid of. So that'll put me on to 3 for Richard's turn. So, yeah, not a bad turn. But on to Demons, turn 3. Tyranids, turn 3. The demons have spoke, the gods have spoken, and he's got engage on all fronts, bring it down. So engage on all fronts, you get the table quarters. For 3, you get 2 VP. For all 4, you get 4 VP. You're just going to be chucking that and getting the CP for it, I'm guessing.
I don't know, but after some charges, I might actually have it, mightn't I?
Yeah. Bring it down, he's kept that. Very possible. So, Richard, what have you done, mate?
I didn't move my Seekers because I didn't want to get an Overwatch, so you overwatched my Plague Bearers who did move, and the 2 of them got took out by Neuro Testicle over there.
Yeah.
And then they've just moved to there, 2 of them got zapped. The Nurglings moved into the centre to put their aura onto the big monsters. Like I said, they're still just going to charge in. The drones have flew as close as they can to the Neuro Tyrant to throw some death heads at them. Horticulus has moved towards the Barbgons, who I did not realise are that good. So they're going to get...
I didn't realise they were that good either.
They're going to get snailed to death. And the Infernal Raptress has moved to the other end of the armoured container because she's going to hit him with a sick beat.
I like it.
So that's the plan, mate.
On to shooting.
Yeah.
Harp's been played. She's playing some sick beats into the Tyranid Prime. I've used a CP for a 5 feel no pain because this is 5 points for my primary this if he dies. So try and keep him alive. So
yeah, so it's essentially the same stat line as a las cannon. So I need to roll a hit. Yeah, and then I need to roll to a wound. Yeah, I got him. So it's
go straight through.
Straight through. So it's D6 plus 1, so I need to get a 5 or a 6.
Yep.
I did.
So 7
damage.
so
it's a good job you did that.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
I mean, it still might die.
Need to pass 2.
Need to pass 2. Oh, I do as well on 1 wound remaining.
Ooh, that was a sick beat.
So it's very lucky that I played that strat, but he is limping and he could also fill Battle Shock as well. So hopefully not. So the Euro Tyrant, once again, is going to be getting some heads. So all of them flying at them. Let's do it.
So it's 3d3 plus 2 each. So that'll be 6 plus another 6. Hitting on 4s, wounded on 3s.
Let's do it.
Yeah, lethal. Yeah, that's 5 in total, mate. No AP.
5, no AP, so 5, 6 ups. 1 saves. Are they in range with my Psychic Fit? Do you better check that for us? Just because, look at 6 up again.
What are we checking?
6 inch within him.
I think you're pushing it, mate.
Yeah, just say they're not. So, 4 dead. Nice. Bit of charging. Plague Bearers into the Screamer.
Yeah, they're in the roll of 6.
Yeah.
They'll roll a 5, but they get plus 1.
The
They don't really need to roll a 2 in Chuey.
Yeah.
Yes, funnily enough, they're in. The flies into your Brain Man. They rolled an 8.
An 8, nice.
And then Horticulus. He's rolled a 6, so he should
So
be in as well.
everyone's in. I can't interrupt. So this could be nasty. First bit of combat. The Seekers against the Psychophage. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I paid 1 CP for Drought of Terror, so the unit has got +1 AP if the unit I was attacking was Battle Shock, and I was getting reroll wounds, but it's not Battle Shock, so I'm just getting the +1 AP.
Yeah.
I'll attack with the tongues of the Seeker mounts first because they've got lethal hits. So roll a hit.
Let's do it.
And I did not check what they hit on, probably a 3.
I'll put your lethal hits out and then I'll get back on the wound roll.
That's another 2 more.
Nice.
So they're AP -1, mate.
5 4-ups. 3 go through. 1 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
5 ups. Yep, take 3 wounds.
Cool.
Nice, off a load of tongues.
The slashing claws from the Demonettes, so these are 3s to hit, then 6s to wound, but they'll be devastating.
Yeah, nice.
So why did I pay that stratagem? Anyway.
It made a difference on them tongues, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, just looking for lots of 6s here, please. Thank you. None, obviously. Oh, no, 2. 2 devastating.
2 5 kill no pains, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got 3
wound.
wounds left.
Nice.
I'll do the Nurglings next.
I mean, Richard, if the Imperium saw this going on a planet, it has to be straight away an exterminatus, doesn't it?
Well, I'd probably watch CU1 first. You might enjoy watching.
Do some bets on it.
Yeah, while I just line up a load of nukes.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Speaking of nukes,
Nurglings.
going into the Psychophage. Can these do the trick?
2 wounds, mate. No AP.
3 ups. He's alright. He, she, it is alright. Plague Bearers, striking a Screamer Killer. Let's do it.
Yeah, 5 3s to hit, but 5 to 6 is lethals. So that's 3 lethals and no, so just 3 -1 armor saves.
3 ups.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not looking good.
Oh.
2 lethals from the unit leader. The character, I mean, strength 5, yes, so he's wounded with that one as well, I believe. Oh no, he's toughness 10.
Toughness.
Oh, he toughness 9. Oh, he toughness 9. Yeah, so that's 3.
Any minus?
-2 damage 2.
-2 damage 2, so 4 ups. Oh.
Yeah.
So 4 damage,
4 damage, yeah.
Nasty, and then I get 6 up, feel no pains. Yeah, 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage.
Combat is the drones against the Euro Tyrant in his unit. I've used a strat, so they've got a 5 up, feel no pain. So let's see if they can survive this.
Yeah, so the Plague Swords first, hitting on 3s. That's 2 lethals, 3 hits. These are going to wound on, are they toughness 3 average?
Toughness 3, yeah.
Yeah, so 3s to wound rerolling. Oh, right, that's 3 at -1.
3 at -1, so that'd go straight through, I'm guessing. And you're going to save 6. Yep. So 3 5 up, feel no pains. So 2 die.
Yeah, now the foul mouth parts from the flies, hitting on 4s. Again, that's another lethal hit, and then 2 hits. These will be wounded on 3s. Yep, so that's these are AP. These are AP -1, but damage 2 each. These.
Right, so these have gone through. So
damage 2 each. These.
Right, so the I'll have to do this one at a time. So 1 dead, 2 dead, and he's all right. So 5 die altogether. The colours against the Barb Gaunt. Let's go.
So we'll do mulch first. That's the big snail. He hits on a 4. He missed. Oh, he's distracted. Then the Lupin Shears. They've lethal hits, and then 2 more. So that's AP -2, damage 3.
-2, damage 3, and their save of the Barb Gaunt is 4, so 6s. Yep, so that is 3 dead.
Cool.
A couple of combats we did off camera. I hit Big Snail Man back, nothing happened. Euro Tyrant hit flies, took 1 wound off. Now to the Psychophage. So I thought we'd get this one on camera in case he does something decent. D6 +1 attacks. Oh no. Oh no. Hitting on 4s as well because of the Nurglings. So 1 hits. And then wounding on 3s. No. Good chat. Screamer Killer. He's -1 to hit as well because he's in 6 of the Nurglings. So them Nurglings being a 4 in my side. 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh no, not great. Oh no, not great at all.
Good boy, Netherlands. Good boy, Netherlands.
Wounding on to be twos, one.
Yeah, twos.
So 4 saves, just on your demon save.
Yeah, 4 demon saves. I make 1, and the damage free, aren't they? So you just take out the unit of Nurglings. That's good because that means they can't heal back now.
Oh well, that's something. That is definitely something, and I believe that is turn.
Yes.
So I'll get back to you on the end of turn round up. End of demons turn 3. He gets engaged on all fronts for having this quarter with the Poxbringer leader guy, whatever he's called, the enchantress person over there, and the big snail over there. I should really learn these names from Norwich. Bring it down. You're going to keep hold of.
It's becoming a thing. your psychophage got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The Neuro Tyrant, you should be able to chew through that next turn.
Hopefully, mate.
So,
but you're going to fall back with it. So
yeah, defend my monsters. Tyranids, turn 3. Into the Tyranids, turn 3, I believe. Ares Nile, so the Hive Mind wants me to clear the centre of the battlefield and target basically 3 certain units. If I kill any of them 3, I get 5 points for it. Ares Nile's empty the centre. I'm not going to get any of them this turn, to be honest. Empty the centre, I'd have to kill the 3 Nurglings and all these Seekers. It's not going to happen. Also, the 3 units Rich has picked is the Entraptress, or whatever her name is. Big Snail Guy and the Seekers. I could push the Seekers. Maybe I could charge them with the non-assimilator, but I want to go for these flies, I think. I'll decide on the charge, because that might actually be a good shout, that. Yeah, so... But either way, even if I do kill them, he'll still have the Nurglings for...
Nurglings are all C0.
Do they? But for Area Denial?
Oh, for Area Denial, yeah.
We'll see. I'll do a bit of shooting, and then we'll have a look in the charge phase. So, Battle Shock, the Barb Gaunt's Battle Shocked. He fell back and 1 died, so he's the last one. The Prime has to sort of... I used the CP to get past Battle Shock because I wanted the primary points. So he's probably dead next turn if he takes another last cannon to the face, but he's just going to try and hold on and try and survive it. Yeah, that's everything else. The Screamer Killer fell back, and so did the Neuro Tyrant, so we can grab this objective back. Yeah. I think I am going to charge him, with him. But yeah, I'll get back to you. So, and basically these are all just going to shoot this, what's he called, Rich?
Poxbringer.
Yeah, Pox Zombie Bringer thing. Nurgle. Bit of shooting, the assimilator, its harpoon into the little drone flies. Nurgle. 2 shots, hit on 2s. Don't have -1 to hit her out, do they?
No.
Wounds on 3s for the toughness 8 for the tough boys. Just 1 on your
5 or 6. Yeah.
Gaunts into the Poxbringer. Let's do it. So 10 shots, hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 4s. So you've got 3 saves, no minus. Oh, go on.
They filled them all.
Nice. How many wounds you got?
I imagine 4.
Yeah, more than 3, won't it? Charge phase. The simulator, yeah, he's going to go into the Seekers just because they're one of my units I have to kill for 5 points. I don't think he will kill him, but I could have the Psychophage survive this if he makes the charge, but I don't have a reroll.
So you just slip on a banana peel here.
So I need a 7 to get into the Seekers. Can he do it?
Oh, the banana peel.
The banana peel worked. So that's a failed charge in, quite frankly, a pretty bad turn, but we'll get back to you in the roundup. So 18 licky tongue attacks into the Psychophage.
I'll try and make sure I kill him by using the same strat as last time, for the AP.
Yeah.
So 6s, give him a licking.
Oh, a few 6s there.
Lick him real good. Delicious Tyranid. Very delicious.
Oh,
God. Is this a bad way to die, though?
do you know, honestly, I wouldn't even mind. But would a Tyranid like it? 10 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And obviously they're AP -1.
AP -1, so 4 ups. Oh no. Oh no. I picked 2. 5 ups. That is a dead. I don't have to blow up, but let's see. Oh,
Licked to death.
licked to
What
death.
a way to go.
I tell you what, Rich, I wouldn't sniff at that. So, end of Tyranids, turn 3, a really bad turn. I could have done with that non making the charge. Area denial, I didn't get. Mark for death, didn't get. I'm actually going to get rid... I tell you what, I'm going to get rid of area denial, just in case Richie wants to get a bit cheeky with his, whatever they're called, the little licky things. And funnily enough, in my turn, Richard got more points than me on secondaries because you got 2 for bring it down, but bring it down you can just keep and just rack up as many as you want with it until you've decided.
It says you get an extra 2 points if you lick your opponent to death.
Yeah, is that in the small print?
Yeah.
So,
The puppy claws.
Richard's actually got 2 towards his bring it down, I believe. So,
Cool.
End of Tyranids turn 3, on to Demons turn 4. So, Chaos Demons turn 4. Behind enemy lines, good one for you, Rich, because you basically got that. Bring it down, you've kept obviously to kill more monsters. So, what have you done, Rich?
Well, Seeker's stayed still so we can get Overwatch by the damage to Flamer. Horticulus did an advance at the back end of the board. The drones don't really need to move either. And the 2 remaining units, so we got
this
the
guy
Hawk
here,
Springer, he
advanced.
just did a mad run through the ruins to get back to the centre objective, and my Nurglings just ran to put their annoying aura on to your units. She's just there. She's not really bothered with that barb gun. She's still going to try and las cannon that.
Yeah.
To prime to death, and then she'll
Fair
go chop that barb gun's head off later.
Yeah. I like it.
So it's just a tiny bit of shooting, mate, and then it's over combat.
Nice. So las cannon, harp again, shooting again. I was going to put the 5 up feel no pain on, but I think if Richard hits and wounds, I think the 5 up feel no pain won't really matter at that point.
You just need me to trip on my banana peel.
Yeah,
don't
so
you?
that needs one of these to fail.
Banana peel time. There it is.
CP it. Because it can deny me 5 points.
It denies you 5 points, but I thought it's only on the hit roll, mate. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, very true. Cool. We'll get back to you on the next issue. 3 drones shooting into the new Tyranids unit.
Yeah, so 3d3 shots.
Yep.
So I get, what's that? That's 7 shots. Nurgle's number. It'll be the best shooting you've ever seen.
Number.
So
honestly, that's far off.
4 lethals. It's 4 lethals, mate. No AP on that, but still.
6 ups for the 2 gaunts. They're dead. And then 2 3 ups for the new tyrant. No, 2 4 ups.
Cool.
Nice. 2 wounds off him.
And I get a reroll wound against him in combat. Swish.
Don't sniff at that, Rich. Charges. It really comes down to this, Rich, doesn't it? Because these units in the middle are pretty much our main units left. So I think this is really important at this point, considering how close it is on points. So drones are going into the nearest tyrant. The Seekers are going into the Screamer Killer. So if you want to start off with the drones, they literally need a 4 or something, if that.
Yeah, so they get an 8.
The Seekers need probably about a 6, but we'll check.
Yeah, they get a reroll charges because that's just their rule.
Yep, I think it's a 5 actually they needed.
Yeah, so they rolled an 8.
Cool. So Seekers in, drones in. Let's get to that combat.
Cool.
So look at this beautiful mess in the middle. Obviously they made the charge, heroically intervened. So now it's just this absolute mashup.
Screamer kills within 6 that Nurgling, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
I think so, yeah. Cool, that's all I need to know. So,
cool. So you might as well just work your way through it. I can't interrupt.
Does anybody affect anyone's stats by being near each other?
I'm just in synapse range, so I get just an extra pip of strength in combat, but that's it.
Is that while you neuro tyrants are like, that big dude as
Both
well?
of them, yeah.
All right.
I'm saying that he's got the neuraloid and all 3 are inside. Have got synapse.
Right, so we'll start wherever I want then, eh?
So however you want.
Cool.
3 drones attacking that neuro tyrant in there. So let's do it. Swords first, yeah?
Blade swords, yeah. So that's 1 lethal, 3 hits. They get a reroll wounds against you. The strength is something. That wasn't good enough. There's another wound. Try that again on the table. I'll have to check the what's your toughness, mate?
Toughness 8, I believe.
Yeah, so it's just 2 wounds at -1.
-1, so it'll just be 4 invuln. 1 save, 1 goes through. Nice.
And then the flies. Yeah. And then just 1 hit from that. Which didn't wound. Try again. Did wound. So that's these are minus what is -1 damage to.
Saves them both.
So he's got 4 invulnerable save.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So the Seekers I've played a strat, extra -1, which they used last time to the AP. I've played a strat to get the 5 up, feel no pain. So I'm guessing everything's just going into the Screamer, yeah?
Yeah, I think the Screamer.
Sweet, and I understand why he's called Screamer with all this licking going on.
Yeah. Jealous. 4s, but need 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is 5 -1 armor saves.
5 3-ups.
Yeah, so
1
2.
5 up.
2.
Oh, I didn't see that. 5 up. So he takes a wound.
Yes, so 6, so it's over to the claws. Claws from the demoness. Yeah, I just need 6s. I need 6 6s ideally. No, that is 1, 2, 3. 3 devastating wounds on you.
3 dev wounds. So 5 ups. It takes 2.
Yeah.
He's down to 4 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So the Neuro Tyrant must have been angry because he just took 3 wounds off a drone. Onto the Screamer Killer. See how many of these he can wipe out. So all these attacks 10 hitting on 4s because of the Nurglings. So misses a lot of them again. 4 hits, same as last time.
Mm-hmm. But you wounded with more last time though.
Yeah, that's true.
2s.
Wounds on 2s. Just 3 this time.
Yeah, that's 3 5 ups.
Yep.
Yep, so you take out a Seeker.
The Assimilator. I'm just going to roll all these together because it's going to be the same either way. So all these attacks hitting on 3s now because -1 to hit. Wounded on 2s. So a few misses there. Oh, quite a lot of misses. Them Nurglings coming in there very, very clutch. Wounded on 2s. So you've got 4 demon saves. Go for it, Chief.
Yeah, 2 seconds there to check this out.
Yeah, Rick, rewind. Sorry, everyone. The that only applies to, doesn't apply to monsters or vehicles. The -1 from the Nurglings. So we've checked the footage, and he's got 1 extra save from the Screamer Killer. I rolled to wounded and wounded, and he's got 4 extra saves from the non-assimilator. So 8 saves from the non-assimilator, 1 extra save from the Screamer Killer.
I would have done something totally different with the Nurglings if I'd realised this.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder if they used to do that and then they've changed it. But anyway.
possibly. So 9 saves altogether.
So this is all just 5 up and running. So it's probably going to wipe out my Seekers, to be fair.
Could you not use your strat where you reroll 1s or something like that?
That's only shooting phase, that.
Right.
And plus I use my CP to try and kill you in bounce. That's what I get. So that is 7 dead. That leaves, I think, like 2, I think, left.
Leave some alive. End the demon's turn. Bring it down. You got your 2 points for, and you're just going to get rid now, yeah?
Yes.
Behind enemy lines, you got for 4 points, I believe.
Yeah.
So, not a bad turn. You've got 6 points there.
Yeah, but you just did better than me in my turn, and I did better in your turn than you did.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a topsy-turvy one, this one.
Yeah.
So it's my turn next, so you should be doing better, right?
What with my 1 Seeker? Best luck to her.
On to Tyranids, turn 4. Tyranids, turn 4. Mark for death that I kept. I just need to kill that last Seeker. 5 points. Sabotage, do an action in a unit bit of terrain. So if I do it in the deployment zone, I get 6 points for it. So the prime has jumped over here in doing that. I also scored the big 15 for primary, so it could have pulled me in the lead here. Depends on how this turn goes. Them gaunts just shuffle forward so they can all get some shots off on the Nurglings. The non-assimilator came towards these buzzy fly things. Brain Bug stayed in combat. He stayed in combat because I just need to kill her. Yeah, that's it. There's not much left on the battlefield. Oh, my barb gone, shovel forward. He's making his way towards that objective. He's going to shoot the infernal entraptress thing. Might as well do that now. Let's go straight to it, Rich.
Cool.
D6 shots. 4. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on, I'm guessing 3s. No, nothing. So the non-assimilator is going to shoot his big guns into some Nurglings. So it's Harpoon, hitting on 2s. Both hit. Wounds on 2s. Just 1 wound.
Yeah, you roll 6.
Hey! Well done, well done. I might as well go straight to these. 10 shots from the gaunts into the Nurglings. So 10 shots, hit on 4s. Nope, not feeling that. And then wounding on 3s. You've got 3 saves, no minus.
Yeah, 6s. Yeah, so 2 wounds off a base.
Nice. Quick turn this one. That's the shooting. Bit of charging. It's going to be him into them. So combat. Let's get to it. So non-simulator. Starting here. Hitting the drones. So I'll do is inject toxin harpoon first. Hit on 2s. And then we are wounding on 2s. Strength. Oh no, wounding on 3s. Tough to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Strength 13. So 3s. You got 2 saves. Just on your info.
On a 5 up, yeah. Yeah, failing both. What damage is that?
D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1.
There's 1 on 1 wound there.
1 on 1 wound, so I'm going to use a CP for a reroll.
Yeah.
So 5 or 6. It did not pay off. Excellent.
So 1 dead with the first dice.
Yeah.
Second dice, just 4 wounds to 1.
Yeah, so the next one's not 1 wound yet.
Yep, I'll go straight to his scything talons. Hit on 2s. And then wounding on strength
3.
9, so strength 10 now. He's in synapse. So only 2.
Only 2?
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Just 3 damage, so 2 dead.
So 2 dead, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Richard in the Seeker is going to try and lick a few wounds off the Screamer.
Yeah, so speaking of licking, we'll do the steed first. No, it's not. It's done licking. The demonette. Hit twice. Double 6, please. No, did nothing.
Glory days are over for the Seekers.
Not strong enough.
I might as well go to the... I'll carry on for recording. We'll go to the Neuro Tyrant. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. What's he usually hit on? It's 3s usually. He's +1 to hit. Oh no, he's not leading a unit, so ignore me. 3s, 3 hits, and then 5 and 6s, 2 wounds.
Yep. Yeah, so takes a wound on that last drone.
Puts him. Cool. To the drone. He's going to hit that.
The rider, so that's a lethal hit and a hit. Didn't wound with that, and then the mount missed twice, so just 1 -1.
-1, so it's just 4 invuln.
Yeah, so it's okay.
Exits. Might as well keep recording. We'll go to the Screamer and try and chop open that last Seeker. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm liking the Screamer Killer. I wasn't going to add to this army, but I'm very, very tempted to. So 10 attacks, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on strength 10, toughness, yeah, 2s.
Do we rate the chances or what? Do we rate the chances?
You never know.
That 5?
That's 5.
Jeez.
I'll tell you what.
I'll try the best.
But that is 5 points for sabotage for killing the Seekers. Of course, not sabotage, I meant marked for death. So end of Tyranids turn 4, marked for death for 5 points, sabotage for 6 points. With a big 15 for primary, that is quite a big lead. So let's see what the demons draw for their final turn 5. So demons' final turn, the gods have spoken. He wants to extend battle lines or take the battlefield. 1 objective in Richard's deployment zone, in 1 in no man's land. Containment, that's 2 actions on the border edges. You're not going to be doing that one, you're going to be sacking that off, but you've got to extend battle lines.
Mm-hmm.
So you rolled a big 6 advance for...
Yeah, so the Poxbringer passed his battle shock and then he legged it and scored me 5 points for extend battle lines.
What a beast.
Well done him.
He must be your man of the match, yeah.
Cardio is his middle name. So he ran there and did that for me. Thank you very much, sir. She's staying there, she's going to harp that barb gone to death.
Mm-hmm.
Nurglings and Slimucks are going for that Screamer Killer.
Try and finish him off.
Yeah, let's get him mulch. Get him mulch.
I like it. Yeah, cool. So into the shooting. First bit of shooting, she's changed her rhythm on a harp, and she is going to do the 6-shot one.
There's somebody who probably knows how to play a harp who's watching things, and these lads have no idea.
Honestly, play rhythm, I have no idea, but sorry, harp players out there. I was going to call it a harmonica a minute ago, so it's could have been even more insult.
Can't play a triangle, mate, so yeah. She hit it 4 times. She wounded it 4 times at minus something. You can see what you roll, mate.
I think it's dead, but...
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. Sad day to be...
Actually, have AP?
Yeah, so that's all the shooting done. The chargers, Richard's rolled. Slimucks, whatever his name is in. Nurglings. They're all in. So, yeah, into the combat. So Nurglings first. You wanted them to get the victory, are you?
No, I just want them to put I just want them to reduce like a wound off the streamer killer.
But one thing you got to remember is I can interrupt.
Hey?
I can interrupt with him.
Bring it on.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Right, let's do it then.
Tactical genius. That is 3 lethals. That's it. So 3 ones, please.
3 2-ups.
You got a 1.
Just get a 1.
That means mulch can get you now.
So I think it'd be quite shocking if I did interrupt, because Richard done all that. He's going to risk me killing his snail guy just because he wants his snail to get the victory and kill a screamer killer. So I think it'd be very
Unsportsmanship.
Very unsportsmanlike.
To deny my snail his victory.
Yeah, so let's go then. Come on.
Go on, mulch.
I'll tell you what I will do though. Let's for the crack. Let's give him a 5-up in fun. 5-up feel no pain.
You just can't let people have fun, can you, Sam? You just can't let people have fun.
Go on.
Terrified someone's
No, go on.
Terrified someone's going to hit his toys.
I won't then.
Right, psychology people 101. He rolled 6 and it's dead. Damn. It's strength 7.
Strength 7, yeah.
No, so that didn't do anything. So now it's going to have
So your snail done nothing, so all that for that.
But Horticulus with his shears is also damage free.
Right.
So he needs to roll a 3 to hit. That's just 1. It's all he done is a lethal. So that's -2 damage free, so he could kill it.
-2 damage free, yeah?
Yeah, so if you fail to save, it's dead. Damn. Well, there we go, folks.
Yeah, so the gods must have been whispering in my ear there because I didn't even need to spend the CP.
Because you remembered, I'm using my Nurgle dice, which are horrendous.
So the Screamer Killer, I know we're doing things out of thingy, I should be doing when you're a tyrant, but I'm just too excited to hit back into the snail guy. Hitting on 3s. Oh my god.
Well,
that's what happens when...
I'm sure about my dice.
Yeah. I think it's green dice. No word of a lie. My last orc dice I used, I remember complaining to you, so you've seen them before, and they are so bad. So I think it's just green dice. 3 go through, so I'm wounding you on strength 10, toughness 10 4s. 2 saves, -2.
Yeah, so zero roll. Yeah, pass 1, fail 1.
3 damage.
Yeah, cool.
So the drone onto the Neuro Tyrant, let's go.
He's the dude on top did 1 wound.
Yep, so a 4 up. He's alright.
Yeah, fly. Missed. Well, there you go.
I'll do my attacks back. You're on what, 4 wounds? It's not what's going to happen, but let's do it anyway. So 3 hit. 2 wounds. I tell you, he's done alright.
Give him a power sword.
He's done alright.
Yeah, he's just
2 wounds, yeah.
I've not passed the save for him.
End of Richard's turn 5. 5 points for extend battle lines. I'm guessing you're getting rid of that for a CP.
Yes.
Into Tyranids turn 5. Tyranids turn 5. The Hive Mind wants me to establish Locust, which is basically deploy teleport armor. I have to do it in Richard's point zone or in the centre, 6 inches of the centre. Do an action. Containment, I do actions on the edges of the battlefield. I'm not going to do any of them, and I'm just going to try and do some killing. Realistically, the Tyranids have took the battle at this point. I'm higher on points, and there's not much you could really do now, is there, Rich, about it? But killing stuff's fun, so...
Yeah, you're just ahead on the secondaries by the looks of it, and you're just about to be just ahead on the primaries, aren't you? So,
I think with the... Yeah, so at the end of this, I'd be... Yeah, so... Bit of fun. Northern Simulator coming around because he wants to kill this snail guy. Obviously, he's staying in combat. He's staying in combat. They're all staying put there. And my prime is going to go and fight with Richard's Pox.
Bringer.
Not Pox.
Yeah,
is he a Pox Bringer? Yeah.
Pox Bringer, yeah.
Nice, I got it.
But I am going to overwatch you with my Infernal Enraptress.
With 1 shot, if she gets a 6, she's probably going to kill it.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I really do think these two are men of the matches for scoring points in bits like that. So it'd be funny to see them scrap.
Unless Mulch can do something, then he can become man of the match.
That's very true. Snail of the match.
Snail of the match.
So Overwatch.
Yeah, I am going to twang my banjo string.
You've been waiting to say that joke for a while, haven't you? Twang it the wrong way and got away. No shooting happening, so it's just charging. She or he, whoever it is, just going to do that. And over here, same thing. He's just going to move in. So back on the combats. So the main combat, the Tyranid Prime attacking the Pox Bringer. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. He hits with 5. Wounding on 3, strength 6. Oh, he's feeling it. -1, so it'll just be on your infant. 2 damage a pop. So any fails.
5 passes. I did not get 5 passes.
Good effort.
He dies.
But your main man is slain. On, it's going to go in hat. So the Talons hitting on 2s. And then Talons wounding on strength 10, toughness 10, so 4s. My +1 to my strength has actually came into play there. 3 saves, and you're in one.
I just need to check if he has a 4+.
Yeah, well, that snail has a big shell, so
He does.
4+.
4+, and what damage with them?
This is the toughest snail.
What damage was that?
Damage
with?
3.
Alright, so he's down to 4.
Down to 4. So the Tox Injector, Harpoon, 2s. So 4 hits, and then wounding on 2s. Oh, what's your toughness?
10.
So 3s. Oh, drop 1. Only 2 so far. Oh, I rolled 2 1s. So you've got 2 4th invuns.
Come on, Mulch.
He's going to survive this.
Okay.
D6 +1, you have to reroll it.
CP reroll for Mulch. Yes!
That's it. Right. See if are you actually going to try and take out the Screamer Killer now with him?
Yeah, of course.
Mulch is going to go back in time and make up for his mistakes and try and take out the Screamer Killer.
I'm going to save you the only way I know how. By partying. It's 1 hit.
It's on 4s, yeah?
Yeah.
Loser.
Here.
Ah.
God.
Right, the guy in top, what's he called?
Basically, that joke was because Smulch looks like the Slurm people from Futurama. Have you ever seen it?
I think I have, yeah.
Yeah. Right, Hot Colours, get your shears around his neck and chop his head off.
Plonkticus is about to...
Oh my god, these
Rich.
dice are the worst dice. They're getting burnt.
Right, let's Screamer Killer him. Let's Screamer Killer him. Oh, that one. And then wound him on... I really feel like the bad guy because everyone's going to be shouting at the screen saying, please for you to kill him, and you're just not managing it, Rich.
Dice at first.
Yeah. Wounding on strength 10, toughness 10, yeah?
Yeah.
3 saves.
Yeah, damage free, so he feels he's dead.
And he feels he's dead.
Oh, Mulch has gone down.
Is
Rubbish.
tough
Rubbish
shell.
Rubbish dice
Been
rolling.
cracked.
On to the Neuro Tyrant. It's 1 lethal that he does every time.
Hope. That's
And you
it.
save it
Every
every
on a
time.
6 every time
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, the fly hit once. The fly did not wound because your toughness is stupid, aren't you?
Yep, toughness 8.
Yeah.
6 attacks from me going back onto you. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Which I keep getting every time as well, and I get 2 wounds every time. I don't this time.
No,
Sadly.
just Nurgling, see if they can bring down a Screamer Killer.
Yeah, let's do it. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
That is 2 plus. Come on, I need 1 more. No, they cannot bring it down.
Sad. 2 to ups. Takes a wound off though.
They do better than Mulch.
Of course, at the end of the turn, I don't get any of these, but I max out on primary, scoring at the end of my battle round 5 for
Get you the 50.
this objective. Yeah, that objective. So victory to the Tyranids. We'll talk to you on the outro. There we have it. There we have a good game, mate. That was really good. That was really good. First off, Tyranid players, I hope I got all the rules right. I know a lot of people keep an eye out. So hopefully I got them right. I hope. Richard, you got all the demon rules right.
No, because I was playing. I already know I was doing the Nurgling rules wrong.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, got like a little bracket thing in the rules saying, "Oh, accept." Or whatever. But
that's just how it is. 40k. Some of the rules are just sneak up on you like that, don't they?
Yeah. You know what catches you out more? When a rule changes a slightly per edition.
Yeah.
That's what trips you up the most.
Yeah, it does, to be fair.
But that was great. I haven't played Tyranids in we played Jack's with his
on the Christmas
thing. That was fun. Yeah. Then the Tyranids are just a good crack, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I think I like Tyranids. I haven't massively deep dive into the codex, but I've obviously looked over the units I've got, and I think they're really fun.
Yeah.
I know there's some really good units and some really pants units. The Tyranids codex, but what codex doesn't have that?
Don't you think that's more fun though when you people are just being a bit naff?
Yeah, exactly. Like that was perfect matchup. I think both armies. I think if I was against a really shooty army or a really combat heavy army, really like a tough one, Black Templar or something, I think I'd just get torn apart. I think with your demons and my nids, they're very fairly matched, so you can have a good fun game with them. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. We've got the scores is 82-66. We're painting. I'll double check that in the editing, make sure that's right. But
it's always nice to see a game about power armor, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, to be fair, like now you do YouTube as well. The ones without power armor get a lot less views than the ones with power armor. But I really want to do like these type of games because like Xenos against demons is to me is just super fun. Probably wouldn't happen in the lore much, but it happens in our lore. We've made it happen, haven't we?
But it does happen.
It does happen.
All of these races do it. You know, Imperium does the majority of the heavy lifting, but there's always going to be these fringe cases where these unusual factions come across each other.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I read a story the other day where the demons, the Tyranids and demons were on the same planet, but were ignoring each other almost.
Oh, right, okay.
But because the Tyranids were killing too many cultists, then for the biomass, then eventually the demons had to intervene, although they didn't want to. So, and obviously Tyranids eating demons, demons are just nothing, aren't they? They're just
so empty calories, aren't
they? Exactly. So a lot of skinny Tyranids coming out of this one. But no, really good, mate. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to get back on your channel, Warhammered.
Yeah.
If everyone checks that out because it's doing really well. You've done some class reports lately, so definitely check that out. And we're planning a few little bits and bobs in the future, aren't we?
You're going to learn how to play Age of Sigmar.
I'm going to learn how to play Age of Sigmar. I currently don't have an army, but I'm going to test it with one of yours.
Yeah. Tell Sam which army to collect for Age of Sigmar.
Yeah. Let me know, because honestly, I do love the Age of Sigmar range, but I just have no idea how to play it, or I have no idea about the lore. So if people fill me in, then you can give me that little spark, to get an army started.
Yeah.
I think Age of Sigmar on this channel would be a long way off if I ever did it, but I think it'd be sticking to 40k, and I'd take my Age of Sigmar stuff on the Richards.
Yeah, that'd be a good shout, yeah.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks to the members. Keep commenting, liking, subscribing, because it helps the algorithm so much. And yeah, thanks Richard for coming. And see you on the next one.